Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we got the last one from Evanescence that I have not heard that's on the set list for the show tomorrow. It's Imaginary. We're going all the way back to the Fallen album, 2003, I think, or 2004, for this one. And we're doing a doubleheader. It's going to be this version and the Synthesis Live version with Unraveling at the beginning, which I'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is a request for some people. This is going to be for my man Anthony, Alejandro C, Ozpanda, Tanarando, Katyusha, Palma, and Svetan. Hey Svetan, if you're watching this, I know you said that Tourniquet's part of this too. I'm sorry, man. We've had so much Evanescence lately, and Hailstorm too, even though I know they're not exactly related, but they're at the same show. What I'm trying to say is we've had so much of them lately, and I've been putting off everyone else's requests. Being cut for time like this, we're just going to do this doubleheader here, man. We'll get Tourniquet done at another time. Which, by the way, we might have a little break from Evanescence after this and after the show, guys. I hope you understand. This is not the only artist I have on the channel. There's a lot of other people who request different stuff, and I've been blowing everyone off to focus on this. So please understand if we take a little bit of a break after this this rush of reactions here, and I'll be happy to report, how good the show was. I know it's going to be awesome, so I will take time to tell you guys about that, but I can't neglect everyone else on this channel, so please understand that. All right, so let's talk about this one a little bit. Go to the trusted wiki here. Oh, and by the way, before we get into that, like I said, I have been aware of who Evanescence is when they first started. So there's a couple songs I've heard on this album long before I started this channel. Obviously Bring Me to Life, everyone's heard that. I've heard Going Under. I've heard My Immortal. I actually have heard, which one is it? Taking Over Me is one I discovered from this reaction channel. So those are the songs I know from this. And now we're going to be checking out Imaginary. So looking at the wiki, it didn't say too much about the meaning of this song. And I'll just talk about my interpretation before we get into a little insight from Amy. But reading these lyrics, and I see that there was a couple different versions, like Fallen had a different, I guess let's focus on the Fallen version. So this talks about paper flowers and candy clouds of lullabies. I kind of picture this as about life being so tough, or even worse than tough, that you keep longing to escape into dreams, and because you don't want to face your reality. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from that. If I'm wrong, let me know. Or if you have any specific insight from Amy, let me know. But here's what she had to say about it. It's one of our earliest songs, and also one that has total staying power for me. I feel like that song was one of the first true stakes in the ground of what our sound was and what I wanted us to be when I was a kid dreaming. It's never left the set, and it'll always make the cut when it comes down to it, because it's such a good core sum up for me of our roots. So and it talks about how this was originally released on the 98 EP, and then for Origin in 2000, and then when they were making Fallen. So yeah, I'm eager to hear this one, especially to see how it was reimagined. I kind of know the vibe of Fallen from the songs I've heard, so I feel like I have some basis going into this. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in, guys. Here we go. Evanescence, Imaginary. Nice string part here. Oh, man. It's been a while since I heard this sound from them. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of stuff going on in this. let me just comment on this for a moment here. This song is not what I expected. And I just got done saying I feel like I have a basis for it. So yes, I do have a basis for the mixing on this. You know, I do recall it from the songs I've heard from this album. But there's quite a lot of instrumentation happening in this. And I keep thinking back to what she said in the wiki about how this is one of those first songs that really helped them, put a stake in the ground on what Evanescence is about and what they sound like. There's quite a lot going on. I hear some acoustic being played in the verses. She's going nuts on that little piano melody. It's just going throughout the whole verse. The vocals are excellent, got nice harmonies, a lot of strings in the beginning. It essentially includes all the things that Evanescence is all about. Great so far. Very snappy, staccato-like guitar. That's one thing I kind of remember from this album. Like the riff in Going Under, just that like kind of snappy, like kind of getting that kind of vibe. But yeah, very well put together song so far. Let's keep going. Catchy too, if not a little bit melancholy, which obviously the lyrics seem that way to me. I just love that acoustic being in there. I'm sorry, guys. I want to point this out. That little end of that, the melody on that chorus there, where the guitar does that little slide down in the notes, that do was so beautiful. There's another version of it, but slower. Oh, cool. Oh, man, hold on. I was talking over the beginning of that. This is cool. A little piano with the acoustic matching the notes. Okay, so the acoustic's not matching the notes, but accompanying it. That's beautiful. This is also a very dreamlike song. That matches the lyrics too. Wow! Oh, wah-wah pedal! Oh, that was cool. Oh, okay. There's that staccato part. Okay. The song started. It ended just how it started, with that melody. Nice. I love a song when it ends with just open note on the guitar. Just excellent song, man. This is not what I expected, you know? Evanescence, Imaginary. Yes. A lot of, like I said, a lot of instrumentation on this. I get, you know, if you saw me smiling, I'm enjoying the music. This probably has a different vibe for a lot of fans, and maybe even Amy, because of just the theme of this and the lyrics. I know it's sad, but with my appreciation for the music, I find myself smiling when I listen to their music. So I just wanted to point that out. You know, in the end, I was waiting to hear that little guitar part that I really liked on the end of every the melody for the chorus, where it's like da 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 da. But in the end, they were just doing a bend on the strings. So it was like that was cool too. Nice little change up there. A lot of cool things. Like I said, this one had very heavy on the instrumentation, and I can't help but just think back to the wiki here, where she was talking about how this is like one of the first songs where this is what their sound was and what she wanted them to be when, you know, she was a kid dreaming. So yeah, I see why it stuck around this whole time. Let's go ahead and check out this Synthesis live version. I also saw on the wiki, by the way, that Unraveling This Intro had like it was kind of based off a part of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, but not the main melody that everyone knows. A different part of it is what she was saying. So this is actually Moonlight Sonata was a song. I said this in another Evanescence reaction, but I grew up in the house with my mom playing piano. She played a lot of classical music, so yes, this is one I know. And I think my sister also played this song on piano as well. I don't know if I'll be able to point out the part she's referring to. If it's not based on the main melody and a different part, we'll have to see. But here we go. This is Evanescence, Unraveling / Imaginary. Synthesis live. Okay, I mean, that kind of did sound like the intro of Moonlight Sonata at first. Okay. Yeah, I know the part she's talking about where the notes go real high. Yeah. Oboe. Wow. Wow, it's really turned into something really beautiful and great. Wow.
I linger in the doorway.
Okay. Ooh. The synths there from The Other Will.
Let me stay where the wind
An 80s vibe. I'm getting an 80s vibe.
where the raindrops as they're falling tell the story. In my field of paper flowers and candy clouds of light, I lie inside myself for hours and watch my purple sky fly over me.
I love this version, man. Yes.
With this rampant chaos, you're
beautiful, beautiful drum kit.
What lies beyond
I'm sorry, look at that freaking drum kit, man. Oh, I just love it. It's all, plastic see-through. Excellent, man, or carbon fiber. I'm not sure which. I don't know if you can make clear carbon fiber.
I know what lies beyond my sleep.
Beautiful drum kit.
And the nightmare I built my own world through his baby. My field of paper flower and candy clouds of lullaby. I lie inside myself
Oh, I love the drums on this too.
and watch my purple sky fly over me.
Oh, I love the drums. Nice, Will. You're the man.
Swallowed up in the sound of my screaming, cannot cease for the fear of silent night.
By the way, this does not sound like it's one of the easiest songs to sing either. There's a lot of things she's doing that sounds like it'd be pretty difficult too. So, yeah, kudos to her, man. This is sounding great on Amy's part as well.
Cannot cease for the fear of silent night. Oh, I long for the deep sleep dreaming, the goodness of imaginary
Ooh!
life.
Oh, that sounds great. Little staccato hits there.
In my field of paper flowers
Wow.
and candy clouds of lullaby, I lie inside myself for hours
Wow.
and watch my purple sky fly over me.
We're gonna bring the beat back in.
In my field of paper flowers and candy clouds of lullaby, I lie inside myself for hours and watch my purple sky fly over me.
Yes. Oh, I love the outro on this version, man. Ooh. Wow. Hold on, guys. One more time. Oh God, what a beautiful. Evanescence, Unraveling / Imaginary, Synthesis Live. Yes, this I completely love this version more than the Fallen version, to be honest. But both versions obviously have merit. I mean, if it wasn't for the original, to root their sound and all those elements you heard, where would they be, right? Excellent. This was so beautiful, especially the outro of this. I just, everything got a little more intense. Even hearing the strings playing with the melody, that thing that they're doing, but higher, higher octave. I'm not going to sing that part, but that just sounds beautiful running along underneath all the rest of the music, Amy did an excellent job on this one, as always. Like I said, there was some pretty high notes in this, especially the chorus. I know it's not super easy, and you can see it on her face. She's really belting it out on some moments. Even when she's doing the lower registry kind of stuff, that's not super easy for her too, and you can kind of see it in her face. So excellent kudos to Amy on this as well. Yeah, I love this version. I'm always drawn to drumming. You guys know that. But yeah, it was catchy. I liked the the rhythm of his when he was gonna hit, each bass drum hit. It fits so good, and the synth work from the other Will was doing like some sound that I got like a Stranger Things kind of 1980s kind of vibe. So that was cool too. Excellent song, man. I'm definitely eager to hear this one tomorrow as well. Yeah, so if this is your first time hearing Evanescence, watching this video, please go check them out. And if you made it this far into the video, thanks for hanging out with me. As I always say when we do double headers, thanks for your patience. And thanks for rocking out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll let you guys know how the show went. Everyone out there, take care.